Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Vanguard. I am still feeling miserable. Oh my god, it was not a horrible night, it was a pretty bad night. But then the morning, I got hit hard. I'll explain in a bit. Let's just get into this video though. We're going to be doing the Master of Masteries for the EX1 assault rifle. It's the new laser assault rifle, whatever, that they added in Season 5. Completed the camo grind on it, and yeah, let's check it out. It is the EX1, right? Yes. I wasn't sure about the name of it. EX1, atomic unlocked on it, camo grind completed. Let's play the preview animation and get a closer look. So this gun's, in my opinion, really crap in core mode. But it's pretty decent in hardcore. It's actually a decent, better than decent gun in hardcore. So we're gonna probably do this whole Master of Mastery stream in hardcore. Even though there's some of the builds are viable in core mode and some of them are okay in core mode, we're still just gonna do the whole thing in hardcore and try to get a little fun out of it. I've said this a few times before while grinding this gun, but in core mode, if you hip fire the gun, it's actually pretty good. If you can get into hip fire range and you hip fire it, it's good. It's when you're aiming down sights and you're stretching out the ranges and all, I just don't feel it holds up as well. And because of its really fast fire rate, if the connection's laggy, I feel like there is a lot of ghost bulleting going on, making it even worse than it should be. If there wasn't the ghost bulleting issue, I think it might have been decent in core mode. In hardcore, even though there is the lag and the ghost bulleting, because of the faster time to kill, this gun becomes pretty good still. And it's actually kind of fun using it in hardcore. I think a lot of people who did the grind in hardcore probably enjoyed themselves. Anyone crazy enough to try to do this grind in core mode must have probably not liked it quite as much. So for the challenges, Pack Tactics requires 400 eliminations, Surgical requires 50 headshots, Predatory Ambition requires 50 multi-kills, Reptilian requires 5 kills without dying 30 times, Deadeye requires 50 long-range kills, Berserker is 100 close-range kills, Wildcat is 100 hip-fire kills. For the Survivalist build, you want 100 close-range kills with the DIM uproot short barrel, remove stock, and the quantum high voltage battery. For MindGames, you want to get 100 ADS kills with the PWN beam condenser barrel, AC steady MAS stock, and the G16 2.5x optic. And for Death Artist, you want to get 100 long-range kills with the SD Instant Grat barrel, the Royal PV Cell Reserve battery, and the Frenzy Proficiency equipped. Complete all those challenges and you'll unlock yourself gold. Unlock gold for 7 assault rifles, you'll get yourself diamond. And then unlock diamond for all the weapon classes and you'll get yourself atomic. So for the Survivalist build, you want 100 close range kills with the DIM uproot short barrel, the remove stock, and the quantum high voltage battery. Let's see. The DIM uproot short barrel is charge up time, aim walk-in movement speed, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed at the cost of charge capacity, damage range, and recoil control and accuracy. When they say charge up time, like when you're about to shoot, it takes a milliseconds, I'm not sure how many milliseconds, before it'll fire because it needs to charge up. So this actually removes that charge up time, so you get that instant shot off. The quantum high voltage battery is +2 fire rate at the cost of -2 charge capacity. And I forgot what the other one was. Was it Frenzy? Oh, the remove stock. And remove stock is +2 movement speed at the cost, +2 movement speed, +1 sprint to fire speed, +1 aim down sight speed at the cost of -2 accuracy, -2 recoil control, -1 flinch resistance, and -1 aim walking steadiness. So for my survivalist build, I went with the magnified relay. This should give us a tad bit more ammo in comparison to how much we're losing already, I think. Obviously the DIM uproot short, slate reflector, remove stock, frenzy, fast melee. Honestly, with the kit, there's not a whole load to choose from. So I just don't know, fast melee. Fabric grip, obviously the quantum high voltage battery, and the SMLE pistol grip. I do need to change something. I don't know why. Let's go ninja. For MindGames, you want to get 100 ADS kills with the PWN beam condenser barrel, the AC steady MAS stock, and the G16 2.5x optic. The PWN beam condenser makes it a DMR conversion, damage range, damage, headshot damage, at the cost of our recoil control and accuracy and fire rate. So this becomes a semi-automatic now because of the barrel. G16 2.5x optic, +1 recoil control, +1 accuracy, compact scope, 2.5x magnification at the cost of -1 aim down sight speed. And the AC steady MAS stock gives you +3 horizontal recoil control, +1 aim down sight speed at the cost of -2 movement speed and -1 hip fire accuracy. I added the magnified relay, magnified relay. Jeez, I'm really tired and out of it. SMLE pistol grip, DIM X circuit battery, fabric grip, pinned proficiency, on hand, and yeah, that's the thing. This is like, I like this build as a semi-automatic, but I just don't think it's decently viable in core mode. It's a beast in hardcore. It's a proper beast build in hardcore. Just don't think it's super great in core mode. The survivalist build, on the other hand, was decent in core mode, especially like you could combine it for your hip fire kills and stuff like that, and it worked out pretty well on shipment DOS house. And then for Death Artist, you want 100 long shot kills with the SD instant grat barrel, the Royal PV cell reserve battery, and the frenzy proficiency. The SD instant grat barrel is no charge up time, are reduced scope, sway and gun bob, recoil control and accuracy, flinch resistance at the cost of aim down sight speed, movement speed, and sprint to fire speed. The Royal PV Cell Reserve Battery, +2 charge capacity, +2 at the cost of -2 aim down sight speed and -1 movement speed. And the Frenzy Proficiency, health regeneration after kills. I didn't put a muzzle attachment for this one. Because you're going for 100 long shot kills with this, I just went with the SVT 40 PU scope 3 to 6x. Just a nice long zoom scope will be useful, you know, going for the long shots. So anything in that line, depending on what you've got unlocked. Well, actually, because it's Death Artist, right? You're probably going to have everything unlocked for the most part. The AC Titanium Anchor Stock. Deep Breath. Honestly, again, the kits in this I just feel are like completely useless. Nothing particularly of value for the setups. Polymer Grip and the SMLE Pistol Grip. So yeah, let's jump in and try out the builds for the Camo Challenges and from there. Again, we're gonna just play hardcore for this whole thing. You know, I have a feeling all the guns in this season up to now have been having something troll-like in it. Like this one, the 100 long shots, everyone hated the long shots, and yet they still put the 100 long shots as one of the challenges, Death Artist Challenge. Whatever. Like, again, even the build, like, I feel like for the Death Artist build, if you took this into core mode, it probably wouldn't be ideal for long shots. But in hardcore, it was pretty easy and good for long shots. It was good. So, yeah, just a little weird that way, but I guess whatever. Now, again, I'm feeling really out of it. So what happened was I slept kind of miserably, woke up, kind of cleaned the cat litters and gave them fresh water and stuff. And I was still feeling so like out of it and tired. I lied down and just completely passed out, and then woke up completely drenched in sweat. I don't know if this happens to many people, but for me, like when I have the flu or something, when I get really sweaty, that means like the flu's breaking a little bit, and I should be better within a couple of days, most likely. But yeah, it's so weird. I woke up dizzy because I had sweat. I had so much sweat, or I sweated so much.
Tossing grenade! Hardcore, hardpoint.
It's too far gone. Yeah, it's too far gone. The game was almost over. So yeah, woke up drenched and dizzy because I just sweated so much, and I just completely out of it. Then I went for my walk. I've been trying to go for my walk, even though it's just really tough. While I have this flu, it's like really tough to like move around and do anything. And literally within the first lap or two, I was sweating like so much. I was like drenched again by the end of it. So yeah, just feeling slightly dizzy, and I think because of, I don't know, my body exerting itself or whatever, while, I don't know how you to put it. I think it does happen to most people, like get the sweats during like the flu. I'm not sure. It happens to me most of the time, like when I do have the flu. And it usually is an indication that it's breaking. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, still way out of it today.
Hardcore deathmatch. Eliminate all hostiles. Hope you like a little challenge. We're in the lead.
Oh no.
Lead is lost. Fight back.
Shit.
The lead's ours. Hold on to it.
Hey hater, what's up? How you doing? Jeez, I feel so
They're
out of it.
driving us back.
There's so much packet burst too. There's so much packet burst going on. And it's not showing it, but I can feel the skipping. I might have to restart this. It's so horribly. I didn't even see that person there, dude. What the hell's going on?
Enemy running recon. They got eyes in the sky. Encounter recon plane.
Sorry, teammate. What the frick?
Pick up the slack, or you're finished. Enemy recon, spy in the skies.
It's the new assault rifle, like beam assault rifle. It's okay, hater. No worries, dude. I'm not feeling too well today. So I'm not going to be particularly entertaining, but I'll try. EX1. Voted for myself? Hey, whatever. I don't really deserve it. So yeah, that was a survivalist build. You want to get close range kills, 100 of them, with the set attachments. This is the one build I would actually recommend in core mode, like on the small like maps like Shipment and Dasas, because it's pretty nasty like hip firing it. Most of the like builds that are like full auto or whatever for this gun, if you hip fire it in core mode and you get into those hip fire like ranges, the gun's actually really good. It's pretty nasty. It's when you start like stretching out the range and like aim down sighting and all that, I just don't feel it holds up as well. That's why I prefer it in hardcore. But yeah, this actually I did in core mode, this particular build, because I was like combining it with the hip fire builds. I mean the hip fire challenge. I'm actually gonna do something cheeseball. Yes, mine action going.
Hardcore domination. Capture the objective. Let's hone those skills. Closing with Abel. The lead's ours. Securing Baker. We hold Baker.
Planting stun mine.
Did it say stun mine? Oh fuck, I didn't need to do that. Dude, that thing kills people, man. It's more than just a stun.
Securing Charlie.
I mean, if it was just a stun mine, it'd be actually pretty good.
Taking Charlie.
Like, it wouldn't be as annoying to deal with.
Abel is lost. Capturing Abel. Losing objective Charlie. Losing objective Baker. Taking Abel. They're taking Charlie. Charlie is lost.
I shot him, man. The
Taking Charlie. Recon plane circling the battlefield. They're taking Abel. Abel is lost. Enemy's got a glide bomb incoming. So far, so good. Keep at
Planting
it.
stun mine.
Got you intel here. Counter-recon plane prep for takeoff.
yeah, in hardcore, long shots are a cinch with this build. Like, I would have thought it'd be tougher, but no.
I got details.
They're taking Charlie. Recon sweeping the sector. Thirsty. Losing objective Baker. Closing with Abel. Guard dog on call.
Hey, little lady.
Hell of a guard dog on the way to you. Securing Charlie. They're taking Baker.
Didn't think I'd come back, did you?
Securing Charlie. Closing with Charlie.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I just dazed off completely. I was like, oh, don't know what to do.
Capturing Abel.
Any closer, you'll be remembered, girl. What they can't see won't hurt us.
We got recon aloft.
No.
Round's almost over. Let's bring this home. Intel's ready for you. You paid for that dirt in blood, boys. Nice work.
So yeah, Death Artist build, the 100 long shot kills. Honestly, I feel this was like a purposeful troll this time. I think before I would have, like in the previous seasons, I think they've made mistakes by doing it. I think this time they actually very consciously did it as a bit of a troll. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty good long shot build actually in hardcore. So like, as long as you're willing to take it into hardcore, it's not a big deal. Dude, this, I just realized my kit for it is absolutely a waste. Because I can't hold my breath with this PU scope. So yeah, maybe just switch that to on hand or something. Dude, I did not realize that at all until just now. I was like thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute. So yeah, this is my Death Artist build. Not the deep breath thing for the PU scope. Actually, the PU scope was one of the last things that unlocked, I think. You might actually not have this PU scope until like a bit into the grind of the Death Artist. I'm not totally sure. So, I mean, if you're using the 3.5x or something, you can definitely hold your breath.
Hardcore domination. Dig in and hold the objective. Take your time and remember to think. Securing Charlie. We have the lead. Keep it up. Closing with Baker. They're taking Baker. Baker is overrun.
All I need. Oh, thanks for the ammo.
Enemy recon on flyby. Taking Baker. They're taking Charlie. Got new intel here. The lead's ours.
Stun grenade.
Losing objective Baker.
Read my mind.
Losing objective Baker. New intel, ready for report. They're taking Baker.
Shit, I'm pinned down.
Securing Able. Closing with Able. Losing objective Baker. Losing objective Baker.
Gotta save ammo.
Recon aloft. We got eyes.
Gotta save ammo. Pass the Chevy King! Watch the Molotov!
Hey, dude. I feel like there's some sort of like hiccuping going on, like with the movement.
Tossing grenade. Got an enemy
It's
glide
not
bomb on the way.
smooth.
Losing objective Baker.
I don't know if that's
Enemy
my
bombers
flu
coming up.
talking or...
Kill.
Oh, thanks for the ammo!
Intel's ready for you. taking Charlie. Taking Able. They're taking Baker.
Thanks for that.
No.
Keep pushing and we might have this.
Gotta save ammo.
They're taking Charlie. They're taking Charlie.
Dude, what is the obsession with taking Charlie?
Got a guard dog coming in. We got recon aloft.
Let's get a recon plane in here.
We hold Charlie.
What's the smoke today?
It's our teammate. He caught
Thanks
in
for
the
the
way.
ammo.
Aye.
We've taken all objectives. Hold those positions. Losing objective Able. Friendly bombing run inbound. They're taking Baker. Losing objective Baker. Able is lost.
Gotta save ammo.
Got enemy fire on the way. Taking Able.
Gotta save ammo.
They're taking Able. Losing objective Able. Got new intel here. They're taking Baker.
Like, really? Really? That's where you're gonna sit, dude?
Look what I've got.
Losing objective Able. Losing objective Able. They're taking Able. We're done. Baker. Round is ending.
Recon plane cleared for mission.
He's still there.
Closing with Baker.
Oh my god, he's still fucking hiding that corner. I should have naded his ass.
Securing Baker. Allied mortar fire inbound.
Using a sticky bomb.
Crash can, fucker.
Friendly glide bomber incoming. We're dug in at Charlie. Closing with Baker.
I don't feel so hot.
Capturing Baker.
Dude, what is wrong with this dude?
Capturing Able.
Man down.
So yeah, that was the MindGames build. You need to get 100 ADS kills, was it? Yeah, ADS kills. Converts the gun to a DMR, or marksman rifle kind of thing. It's actually a pretty good build for like hardcore. Like this conversion is actually really good. Again, my proficiency I feel like is just so nonsensical. Because you kill them in one shot, so increased flinch dealt, it makes no sense. I'm just gonna change to frenzy. I was thinking like in core mode, if you were using this build, pinned would be a good option for sure. And I was debating whether I'd do the stream in core mode or not. And pinned would be a good option in core mode. It's just that I just don't feel this gun excels in core mode. It excels in hardcore, and it really is a fun gun to use in hardcore. Really good and quite enjoyable and decent everything in a hardcore. So yeah, just go with Frenzy and keep it in hardcore and you'll have fun. And honestly, some of my choices in this then. And finally, we're going to try out my build. This is, again, not anything special build or anything. It's just an okay build. I was struggling to figure out what I wanted to do with this gun. And definitely I enjoyed the DMR. But this, again, would be a tad bit more viable in core mode, this build. But we're still going to play hardcore because I still feel like it's a better choice in hardcore. And that whole hip fire concept that I was saying, you know, if you get to hip fire range with this gun, it's pretty nasty. This build also does that pretty well. So if you are going core mode and you hip firing, this build would work out pretty well. But it should also like aim down sights be decent build in core. But still, we're going hardcore, and yeah. In hardcore, hip firing is painful because you don't have your reticle, so you don't know where you're, unless you know your centering of the like aim pretty well, which I don't. Sometimes I don't know where the hell. So until I shoot, like I wouldn't know. So usually the hip firing in hardcore becomes a little more difficult, in my opinion, because you don't have that centering reticle, you know, that you get in core mode. Anyway, this SD Instant Grat, which is no charge up time, reduced scope sway and gun bob, recoil control and accuracy, flinch resistance, at the cost of aim down sight speed, movement speed, sprint to fire speed. G16 2.5x optic, +1 recoil control, +1 accuracy, compact scope, 2.5x magnification, at the cost of -1 aim down sight speed. Remove stock, which is +2 movement speed, +1 sprint to fire speed, +1 aim down sight speed, at the cost of -2 accuracy, -2 recoil control, -1 flinch resistance, and -1 aim walking steadiness. Frenzy proficiency, health regeneration after kills. On hand kit, +1 equipment dexterity. Fabric grip, +1 aim down sight speed, +1 sprint to fire speed, +1 hip fire recoil or recovery, at the cost of -1 accuracy. The Royal PV cell reserve battery, +2 charge capacity at the cost of -2 aim down sight speed and -1 movement speed. And then the SMLE pistol grip, +2 sprint to fire speed, +1 hip fire accuracy at the cost of -1 of recoil control and accuracy. No muzzle attachment. There are the stats for the gun in case you're interested. Not got an amazing aim down sight speed thing, but it's manageable. Also, I prefer the G16 2.5x, especially in core mode, over the slate reflector for this gun, because it has this really bright flash kind of thing when you're firing it, like in darker maps, and it becomes really hard to see like enemies through it when you're like shooting for like long sustained fire. So you lose track. I lose track of the enemies pretty easily in the darker maps, whereas the 2.5x will like mitigate that a tad bit because you're slightly more zoomed in, and the like bright, I don't know if it's a flash or what it is. It's a bright light that emits, you know, around the firing. It must be like a flash, you know, muzzle flash or whatever from the laser. But yeah, we're still sticking with hardcore mode. This whole stream's going to be hardcore, so yeah. Yeah, let's throw in gold. I've been particularly dehydrated also, man. Like these last few days, just needed to drink so much water and just guzzling down the water, honestly. Again, how many times are we gonna get this map, man? Sometimes they'll just keep pushing the same map today.
Hardcore deathmatch.
You know what? We're not playing it.
Threats.
I feel TDM just ends too quickly, even when it's like a third of the way and all. It's not gonna do it. Let's just take TDM off so they don't put me back in that same map. Yeah, my head also just feels like so like jumbled, I guess. It's hard to like think even. It feels like yesterday I'm pretty sure I was repeating the same word again and again, like mind-boggling or some shit like that. I don't know why. But today, like, I can't even think properly. I mean, like, at least yesterday, I, like, could, like, produce some thoughts, I guess. Today, it's just, like, I'm so out of it. I'm so out of it. Like, mentally and physically. Again, I'm, like, now 99% sure this is the seasonal flu kind of thing. It's not anything particular, like, but yeah. It's like raining and then bright sun, raining and then bright sun. Just keep switching up the like weather suddenly, like throughout the day. It becomes really hard to like. Like, I would think a lot of people are being hit by the flu this year around. And like not just drizzles, like heavy rain, and then suddenly it'll be like bright sunny. It's just weird. Dude, what is going on? Just put me in a match. Yeah, for the initial grind of this EX1, I was playing in core mode and I was like, dude, why is this gun so bad? Why is this gun so bad? And then I like, all right, I'm just gonna take it into hardcore and get it over with. And I was suddenly enjoying the gun quite a bit. I'm like, oh wait, this gun's actually pretty good in hardcore. I definitely think to get the most out of this gun, just enjoy it in hardcore. Don't put yourself through core grind of it. Just be a waste of time, honestly. What is going on? It keeps putting me in these lobbies where no, like one person's short and then it doesn't fill. I thought this one was starting, dude. All right.
Hardcore deathmatch. Take out all enemies. Another classic showdown. I can't wait. Recon, sweeping the sector. Intel, fresh arrived. Counter recon plane ready to jab. Double kill.
Got 5 targets down. Incoming grenade.
Guard dog ready for action.
There's my good boy.
Friendly guard dog on his way.
Not if I recon you first.
Cover your heads! Enemy bullets! Hostiles called for a supply drop! Enemy glide bombing! Enemy glide bomb incoming!
Sticky bomb out.
New intel here! Incoming grenade! Counter recon aircraft fueled and ready! Bloodthirsty! Guard dog on your command! Double kill!
Ready to kick some ass?
Got
And
guard
if
dog
they
coming
can't
in.
see, won't hurt us. That Cooper one special. You're on a roll, girl. You got this, bud. I'm sorry.
Double kill! We got recon now!
Damn, I'm good.
Intel, fresh arrived! You're mowing them down! Double kill! Counter recon plane packed for takeoff! That's the mean bunch of bastards I know. Well done.
I mean, it's still like you do need to hit like 2 to 3 shots, I think, like depending on where you're hitting them, right? In hardcore. But that's nothing in comparison to like hitting like 7 shots with ghost bulleting going on and all sorts of muzzle flash distractions. It's also got such a like fast bullet velocity and stuff like that. Like it genuinely like hits the enemy so quickly. Like in hardcore, it's great like that. Like people call it hit scan and stuff like that when there's like no delay between you pulling the trigger and it hit marking. Because of that, like it makes it really nasty in hardcore also. What's up, Jack? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're not staying in this one. Ping was too ridiculous. Yeah, also when I wake up, because like I'm having a rough night's sleep and stuff like that, my hair is just like complete, like it looks so messy. It's weird. Usually I don't care, like my hair's like messy and all, but because I'm tossing around so much, the like way it's messy, it's just all over the place, you know? Because I can't sleep in one like angle too long, tossing and turning too much. And then I won't even bother combing it. I'll just go for my walk. So I look like this, like just crawled out of bed, idiot, going for my walk.
Hardcore deathmatch. Eradicate all threats. Stay critical of your opponents and yourself.
Oh my god. Should I just back out of this?
The lead's ours. Hold on to it.
Are you fucking kidding? I think I just need to back out of this, dude. This is gonna get painful. Oh, okay. Now it's 3v.
We have the lead. Keep it up.
Time.
Dude, that trade was so delayed. Dude, I have scavenger. I'm gonna put lightweight.
Attack dog's called in, on the way.
I've been dreaming
Got
about
a turret
this moment.
coming in. Thank your allies.
Got me pissed! Ah! Kill it!
Recon plane scanning the area. Glide bomber assist coming in.
I should have looked for him.
Got them on their heels. You fellas make it look easy. Nice fight.
Yeah, sorry, like, not saying too much. It's like I said, still super out of it. Think tomorrow, I don't know, man. Tomorrow's gonna be rough. I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I hope I'm like feeling up for it, like before. A lot of stuff to do tomorrow before lunch, and then after lunch I'll do my stream, most likely. But if it's as bad as today morning was, I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish anything tomorrow morning. I think I'll feel better though. I think, like I said, usually when I get the sweats, it means like the flu's breaking. God, what is up, man? With this ping, I don't know if I should stay.
Hardcore domination. Take the objective. This is your time to shine. Closing with Charlie.
Bastards got me pinned! I've been dreaming about this moment.
They're taking Baker.
I don't feel so.
Recon flight mission deployed.
You had this coming.
Dude, what are you doing, teammate? Did you have... Well, I might back out of this. The delay is huge.
They're taking
Man.
Baker.
They're seeing me well before I'm seeing them. Fuck it. Let's just get another game. Teammates are not helping. That B flag's not going to get captured. Man, the game will end quickly and then it'll just be a waste of time. $150, fine, whatever, man. 200 plus, forget it, man. Just don't. I should just back out immediately. And it wasn't even giving the red marker, like red indicators, like, oh, 200's not that bad. It's just kind of bad. No, 200's bad, dumbass. Should be red marker in it. I think they only red mark at 250 and above or something. It's just ridiculous.
Hardcore
Too
deathmatch.
far gone.
Subdue all threats.
I'll just take TDM off. I finally managed to like unprocess the clan challenge stream, so like the audio is now synced up again. Fortunately. The weird thing was like, dude, it was so out of sync for quite a while. And yet people were still liking the video and all. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on, dude? But I mean, that's nice of them, dude. I appreciated it. This game won't start now. Should I wait? This desolation, man. They really are pushing it hard today.
Hey, I'm better than you. Deal with
Hardcore domination. Move on the objective. Another classic showdown. I can't wait. They're taking Charlie.
I'm gonna back
Taking
out.
Baker.
Find another one. I don't want to play the map. And two, like it's somewhat further along than I'd like. I mean, I don't mind the map. It's just I don't want to play it 10 times today in one stream, man. Jeez, give me a break, dude. What is going on? Why are they pushing that map so hard today? One must, like, dude, I'd wonder, you know, like, are they trying to hit some metrics or something? Like, oh, see, the map is reasonably popular. People are playing on it. Yeah, they don't have a choice, man. You don't have a choice to play on a different map, man. Obviously, people are playing on it, man. Dude, honestly, I'm getting some real doo-doo map choices. But, alright, let's just do it. I actually liked Gavutu. I was down to stay in it, but I was getting dudied on, man, and the ping was just not in my favor. And teammates were not able to push in a decent way, dude, and it was just getting frustrating. I didn't want to play it in that situation. Oh my god, forget this. Can we please get a game? Let's just put TTM on. Just thinking of how I started the stream. I got caught off guard. It went really high pitched for a second. I'll crop that section off, dude. That little early intro section. Hi guys, how you guys doing?
Hardcore domination. Defend the objective.
Connection's ridiculous, dude. Come on, last game, just fucking get me into a decent game, dude, please. I shouldn't have backed out of Gavutu. It was a mistake. 200 pings now looking so good. Well, comparison to all this other garbage that I've been getting. I should have just stayed in that Gavutu game. I really should have. Considering how long it's taking now to just find one match, it's ridiculous, dude. I would have been done with that game and then just wrapping it up. Desolation again.
Hardcore deathmatch.
And it's
Take out all enemies.
almost completed. Yeah, fucking, this game's just so fucking... Good connection, almost complete TDM. No, I'm not gonna stay in that, dude. In fact, I've not seen such a good ping in hardcore in a long time. It would have been interesting to stay in that. But I feel like the game would have been done before. Dude, I am really regretting not staying in that 200 ping Voodoo game now. Really, really regretting it.
Hardcore domination. Dig in and hold the objective. Plan ahead, plan to win. Capturing Charlie. Losing objective Baker. Securing Baker. Baker locked down. The lead's ours. Hold on to it. They're taking Baker. They're taking Baker. Baker is overrun.
It's all over now.
We dug in at Baker.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
Losing objective Baker. Recon sweeping the sector. They're taking Charlie. Hostile recon mission aloft. They're taking Baker. They're overpowering us. Take those positions. They have the advantage. Charlie, knocked down. Securing Able.
I've been dreaming about this moment.
Taking Able. Enemy recon, spy in the skies.
Oi.
Allied glide bomber on the way. Losing objective Able. Burn him up!
I'm pinned down!
Baker is ours.
You had this coming.
We're falling behind. Push back.
Ha.
We have the lead. Keep it up. They're taking Charlie.
Bastards got me pinned!
They're taking Charlie. They're taking Charlie. Taking Able. We're dug in at Able. Losing objective Able. Losing objective Able. Able is overrun. Got new intel here.
You need details?
I shot him, man. Bullshit.
Capturing Able. Closing with Able. We got recon aloft. They got recon in the sky. They're taking Able. Victory's in reach. Take it. Able is lost. Hostile recon mission aloft. Recon plane cleared for mission.
What is myself? A bit about, like, it wasn't the most entertaining game, that match. What to do, man. That's how hardcore plays more often than not. You just shouldn't be running around and just holding spots down and all. If you're too aggressive in hardcore, you die a lot. Atomic unlocked camo grind completed for the EX1. Honestly, guns not great in core mode, but it's probably one of the top tier guns in hardcore. And considering most of the time for like all of COD history, like hardcore rarely gets any love. The hardcore fan base rarely gets any love. So to have a gun added to the game that's actually top tier for hardcore in particular, it's a nice addition. It is a nice addition. And even though I don't play hardcore as much anymore, of the recent last 3 years, I used to like love hardcore. It is my favorite like mode for a good chunk of time. Mainly because like it got to a point where like it would be so laggy in core mode, it made no sense, so you could jump into hardcore. But what happened obviously in the last 3 years is because they do the disbanding the lobbies thing, it becomes really hard to find a good connection in hardcore. And then what would used to be like you could just stay in the lobby if you found a good connection and enjoy it. Now they keep disbanding it, and then you're like researching for a good connection, which is rare. So it became like hardcore became less like enticing, you know. It's like, dude, if I can't stay in the lobby once I find a good connection, what's the point, you know? Might as well just play core and deal with the like doo-doo connection. But yeah, the EX1's a really good gun for hardcore. Really, really good gun. Let's just go through the builds one last time. For Survivalist, you want the DIM uproot short barrel, remove stock, and I believe the quantum high voltage battery. And you want to get close range kills, right? Yes, 100 close range kills. Again, this is probably like one of the more viable builds for core mode, especially if you're hip firing it, like I said, then it becomes pretty decent. Yeah, I still think if you're just trying to have fun with the gun, just go into hardcore. But because you're gonna go close range, and you do have like the hip fire challenge also, like I think this one, the Wildcats, is the hip fire challenge. You need 100 of them. You can just take this particular build into like Shipment Das House and hip fire and get the close range kills done, knocked out at the same time. So it becomes a little better in that mode. For MindGames, you want the PWN beam condenser, G16 2.5x optic, and the AC steady MAS stock. Changes the gun to a DMR, like semi-automatic. It's not great in core. I think it's like a 3-tap in core, and I think the trigger delay is, I don't know. I wasn't digging it. Like the little I tried of it in core, I wasn't digging it. Like I just felt like I don't know if it's the trigger delay or the charge up time that threw me off. And I was just not like enjoying like the DMR conversion in like hardcore. It might have been the charge up time. I'm not sure. Like before it like can fire or something like that, right? So every time you're dealing with that charge up time, possibly that's what was causing the delay. And like I just felt you couldn't spam it fast enough to like get the kills quick. And because it's not doing as much damage, you need at least 3 shots on target. It becomes a very slow time to kill, I felt personally. But then you take it into hardcore and it's basically a one-shot kill almost everywhere. And it becomes a really nasty build, like DMR build for like hardcore. I mean, most DMRs are pretty like nasty, but this is it's a fun build for hardcore. Yeah, and you want like 100 ADS kills with that. And then Death Artist, you want the SD Instant Grat Barrel, Frenzy Proficiency, and I think the Royal PV Cell Reserve Battery. Is that correct? Yes. And yeah, I'm fairly certain they're trolling the community with this final challenge for this one. Making us do 100 long shots. It's a bit funny this time around. This time around, before it pissed me off, this time around I can see the humor behind it. It is kind of funny that they're making us do that. Again, hardcore, it's really good, and getting the long shots isn't an issue with this build. I didn't even bother trying it in core, honestly. I just didn't think it'd be very viable attempting long shots with this build in core. And yeah, it's a good build. And you know, I was gonna say like, oh, they should have just done the DMR version of the barrel for long shots, because that would have been nasty, right? Getting long shots with the DMR. But this also gets decently long shot kills fast enough, you know, like it wasn't an issue at all. So I didn't have a problem with it. I definitely think going for long shots, the DMR build in hardcore is probably better. Because it's nasty getting long shots with that. Like it'll just drop them so fast with the velocity it has and all that. And you can just like insta drop them the minute you see them. But this is good too. This was good too. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't because usually I have scavenger as my like class thing. But yeah, obviously you don't need scavengers. So that's just a wasted like perk. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. And then my build was this, the SD Instant Grad G16 2.5X, remove stock, frenzy, on hand, fabric grip, cell reserve battery, the Royal PB cell reserve battery, and the SMLE pistol grip. Definitely a viable build for core, but I'm still gonna insist on you guys trying it out in hardcore because this gun's awesome in hardcore. It's a lot of fun to use in hardcore, and it's not half as frustrating, because you can kill people really quick. I think it's like I said, the combination of the bullet velocity just being so fast that like the minute you see someone and you start shooting at them, like you can get instant gratification that you're hitting them, and it just fast fire rate also, a really fast fire rate. So even though it does low damage, you're still gonna get those follow-up shots really quickly in hardcore, and since it's not requiring as many follow-up shots, you get the kill really, really quickly still. If it had a very slow fire rate, something like that, or then maybe it wouldn't be as good in hardcore because the damage profile still is very low. So you do need to get multiple shots in. But because of that high fire rate and fast bullet velocity, it becomes a pretty nasty gun in hardcore. It's good fun. It is properly good fun. Yeah, so Atomic unlocked on the EX1, stream completed. The last game for Atomic took way too long to find a match that was in my liking, or like acceptable like ping and progress in the match and all. It took way too long. So I do want to say one thing. I mentioned this like during the weapon grind stream, but I'll tell you the story again. It's a little story time for this EX1 in relation. So this is supposed to be the same as the EM1, I think it was, in Advanced Warfare or whatever it was, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And the EM1 or whatever, I think it was called EM1, right, was one of the first DLC guns they added to the game. And back then, I used to buy the DLC packs, and I used to buy the season pass, basically what it was. And the season pass was basically you get all the DLC packs, and all the DLC content is included in the season pass. So you're basically paying ahead of time for like all the packs, because they used to sell map packs. They didn't give it to us for free back then. And I usually used to buy it and didn't have a problem with it, like for the games I really enjoyed. But this was one of the first times that I regretted it instantly. I had recently moved back to India and all, and actually, I didn't recently move back. I don't know what happened with Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. I thought I bought the DLC packs for those, and I didn't have quite as much of an issue, I don't think. Or maybe I didn't buy I don't know if I bought the DLC pack. Definitely from, I don't know. But in Advanced Warfare, I bought the season pass because I was committed to the game and all. And I was enjoying the game. I was playing it every day like I do, and hours of game time and dumping into it. And they added this gun as the first DLC, tease or taste. And for everyone who owned the season's pass and all that, got the gun. And what happened to me? Well, because of the way their system works, if you have DLC content and the other people don't, you don't get matched up with the people who don't have the DLC content. You'll only get matched up with people who have the DLC content, the same as you. So if you get the map pack 1, but don't get map pack 2, and then get map pack 3, The only people you're matchmaking with are like the people who have map pack 1 and map pack 3. Anyone who has a different combination of the map packs available, you wouldn't match up with them, nor would you match up with people who don't have the map packs, right? Well, to my sad, like, I don't know, it was so disappointing what happened. They released the gun, and because I was in India and not many people buy their like map packs and stuff like that, they didn't put the money down for that or the season pass, for good reason too, which I learned my lesson after that. I couldn't matchmake with anyone. Like, it struggled to find lobbies. And it was literally because they added the gun. Like, the first gun, within the first couple of months they added, I couldn't matchmake with anyone. And it was so disappointing, man. I was like so pissed off. I was like so pissed off. It was so miserable. And because I didn't want to delete, because back then I had bought the digital copy of the game, and what I'd have had to do was delete my entire game and then re-download the full game without the DLC content, right? And I didn't want to do that because my internet wasn't that great back then. So for the whole year of Advanced Warfare, starting off with the EM1 gun addition to the game, I couldn't matchmake with anyone unless I would session join people. And so what I do is, like, the few games that I'd manage to get into, I would session join, and I would try to, like, I'd send them friend requests and stuff like that. And it didn't matter who was, like, as long as someone was playing the game, I would just session join them. And that's how I had to play Advanced Warfare for the whole year. And the sad part was the DLC maps for Advanced Warfare was actually pretty good. They were good, like, fun additions to the game. Like, I liked them a lot. Most of them were pretty good. It's just that I couldn't matchmake with anyone because I had them. I couldn't matchmake with anyone because I had those the map pack, which is so sad. Yeah, after that I never bought the season pass again or the map packs. Like, in India, like, if you want to, like, have an active game and not have to deal with, like, not being able to find lobbies, you don't buy the DLC packs. That's all. Because, like I said, most people in India don't have the DLC packs or in this region, and you won't be matchmaking with them. And because the people who do have the map packs are really far, you're rarely going to matchmake with those people. And it was a miserable experience. The joke is, even though, like, throughout the whole year of Advanced Warfare, I had to do that session join thing through friends, on my people on my friends list. I'd have to session join through them, and like, the connections were awful. I actually max prestiged that game. It was one of the first few games that I actually max prestiged, like, full on. And yeah, it's such a weird thing because it was such a struggle to get into a match in that game, like, constantly, because of how bad the matchmaking system was for people who had the DLC content and how it split up the community so hard. And yeah, I blame the EM1 for the start of that trauma I had to go through for the game, because it was literally, they added the gun like just a month or two into the game's life, and suddenly I couldn't get into matches for the, like, rest of the year. And it was so upsetting, so upsetting. Anyway, that's it for now. No bonus section. I'm still really sick, so no bonus section today. Tomorrow, I'm not 100% sure what the plan is. Maybe the Battle Pass Blueprint instant reward is the likely scenario, or something else if something else comes up. Like I said, the PlayStation Combat Pack is bound to come out sometime in the next few days, I presume. So depending on when that comes out, we'll definitely check that out. And hopefully, like, dude, you guys don't realize, but, like, these last few days, like, it's been somewhat of a crazy like I don't know how I've managed to like do the streams I have because I've been feeling so miserable. Like every morning I wake up, I'm like, dude, I think I might have to skip streaming today and just relax and sleep. But by the time it post lunch, I'm feeling a little more energetic enough to like stream. So it's not been too bad. But yeah, every morning I've been waking up for the last few days. I've been thinking like, man, can I skip today? And I don't want to because I've been streaming every day for the last 3 years now. So I'm proud of that like accomplishment. So yeah, that's what is going down. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And we shall do something tomorrow, most likely. Take care. Bye. Yeah, it's nice to have a full stream of just pure hardcore Master of Masteries. I genuinely loved hardcore, like, for the longest time. In fact, since Advanced Warfare days, I jumped onto hardcore and played a bunch of it.